What did you do to your mother? Yeah, no, we're ripping that Band-Aid off, getting right onto the Christian train. Because honestly, that is severely messed up. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/iamatotalpos because honestly, there's no hope for this world. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and to see more videos like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Okie dokie, let's go. Leaked blank audio, come on, we all know it's Chris Chan's, this freaking Sonichu, admits to R-ing his mother, who, by the way, actually has dementia. For any reason whatsoever, for those who don't know what dementia is, it basically is this: a chronic or persistent disorder of the mental process caused by brain disease or injury and marked by memory disorders, personality changes, and impaired reasoning. Basically, if you do one thing, 10 minutes later, you might not remember that you did it. And it actually has caused a lot of bad things to happen, such as people forgetting that they have the stove turned on, something like that. Don't listen to news articles that misgender trans people. Your priorities might be wrong if you think it's more important to care about misgendering than insect elder abuse. If a news page can't even get basic info like someone's pronouns correctly, do you really think it's fair to trust them on bigger allegations like those? Pronouns do help people give a sense of who they are in the world. There were also multiple sources that stated that they transitioned because they wanted to sleep with lesbians, which is kind of messed up. This is one thing I'm also kind of curious on. What are your thoughts on the matter of like this kind of stuff going on, and then you have people saying defending the pronouns and stuff? I really do hope that the mother gets the help that she needs, because I know dementia can really kind of eat away at people, and it's really unfortunate seeing a relative have to go through all of that, because it just slowly, progressively gets worse. Baltimore On drove a car for a year with kids stuffed in the trunk. For about a year, a Baltimore woman allegedly drove a car with a gruesome secret: a dead body of her 7-year-old niece stashed in a suitcase in the trunk. Then, in May, she allegedly cracked the trunk's lid to dump the body of her 5-year-old nephew beside it. It wasn't until months later that police discovered the decomposing bodies of these siblings. The one thing I'm kind of wondering is, how in the world do you get away with this for a full year? Like, nobody complained about any sort of smell whatsoever? Like, this was a full year. Texas teen fined a dead man's body, steal his jewelry, and posted all on Snapchat. Video exposed the crime after deputies recognized the girl as witnesses. 2 Texas teen girls discovered the remains of a 25-year-old man, stole his jewelry, and posted a video of the macabre act on Snapchat, police say. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I don't know. I automatically was thinking macaroni for some reason. The man is believed to have hanged himself in a Medina Valley drainage ditch. The girls, 17 and 16 years old, face felony charges of theft from a human corpse in connection with the Monday morning incident, according to the Bexar. Everybody wants to get their 15 minutes of fame. Just want to do that instead of actually doing something like, hey, report it. Nope, just take a selfie and loot the body. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, nobody please ever do that. It's like, just because it happens in video games doesn't mean it should happen in real life. And unfortunately, if stuff like this keeps on happening, we're gonna have little disclaimers at the start of like Skyrim games that say, please do not perform any of these acts in the game in real life. Stuff like that. Drive as fast as you can in the dark with your headlights off challenge. Oh joy, a lovely internet challenge that actually puts people in harm's way. What a wonderful original idea. Well, you didn't get enough ones with the Tide Pod? You had to move to a 2-ton metal box? Friday, 7:30/21 at 12:20 p.m. Little blue truck. I saw you steal my stove. Things by someone's garage are not free. Bring it back. You came on my property. This was not on the curb. It was by my garage door. Yeah, you know, the good old stealing people's property. Hey man, it was outside. It was free for everybody. No, the frick it was not. And I mean, if we were going by that logic, we could just wait until it gets to your place. The second you step outside, we steal it back. That's how that works, huh? Together, we could borrow a dog from the shelter and take it to the beach on a warm day. That's still called stealing. If you give the animal back, you still took him. It's not a surprise adoption that's only a day. You don't get a get-out-of-jail-free card just because you returned what you stole in the first place. It's still called stealing. Okay, context for this one was that the bird on the left here is a lost pet. They had put up signs, and then some a-hole decided it was funny to tear down the sign and use the phone number that was posted on that to prank call them over and over and over again. And honestly, I hate those people. I really hope you're able to find your parrot soon. You know, this is something I unfortunately found myself. This isn't a Reddit post. This is a screenshot when I was actually trying to look up Jacksepticeye's videos, because I always love his old good old top of the morning level type of positivity in all of his videos. And I do remember that recently his dad did pass and he took a little bit of a break from it. And if he needs to take more time, go right ahead, my dude. Everybody will understand, except except, unfortunately, the dummies that decide to make memes of it. And honestly, if you make fun of somebody that lost a loved one, you have absolutely no respect from me and anybody with common sense. Hey girls, hey, yep, it's me, and yep, those are ashes. Happy birthday, babe. I'm beachside at our favorite place, soaking in the crashing of waves, the warm salt air, and the beautiful Hawaiian landscape. It's time for a giveaway. Let's wish recently deceased husband a happy birthday send-off to his favorite place. Mahalo, ladies. Yeah, here's my dead husband's ashes. Oh, by the way, join my MLM and enter in a sweepstakes, huh? It might just be me, but I feel like there's not really a correlation between a pyramid scheme and using somebody's ashes. Your stimulus check has been returned 3 times. Last chance to claim before it expires. This whole thing is just a load of bull, and I can debunk it for you just really quick so in case you don't have to worry about it in the future. First off, the stimulus checks went to people who did their taxes last year. They know your address. Secondly, the most of the time they're going to be direct deposits, so there's not a slip in the mail most of the time anyways. I know there are still some that get sent with like paper checks and everything, but again, they know your address. And I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it. They know your address, and the only reason stuff ever gets sent back to sender is because of some invalid address reason, which is never going to happen with the IRS. I'm pretty certain it's not going to happen. 25 bloody bite marks. Mom's horrific discovery after picking her up from daycare. Oh, you can guarantee that daycare has some stuff coming to them. I can guarantee. If it ain't the cops, it's going to be that mom. That mom is going to be irate. I can guarantee it. Because honestly, if that was my kid, I would be irate and I would be heading over there like immediately. When the girls go out wearing tiny, tight, skimpy outfits, I mean, they have the choice to wear something else, something less provocative. So really, girls are asking for it. Okay, dude, there have been pictures going around of people showing what they were wearing when it happened to them. Like, it was hoodies and baggy jeans, like casual wear, so that already doesn't hold any ground. If you're out in public and I see you're not wearing any protective headgear, does that give me the right to smash your skull with a hammer? I mean, you ask for it since you're not wearing something to protect your head. The male impulse to reproduce is natural and the only reason why the human race still exists. So if you as a woman don't want every man to S you, you shouldn't show every man your genitals, or yes, you are asking for it. Biologically speaking, the biological impulse to bash exposed heads doesn't exist, except in the minds of the criminally insane, so this is a false equivalence. People don't instinctively want to beat each other, but that's not the point of this. It's showing a comparison stating that outside appearances do not dictate actions that you decide on your own. Like, for example, a couple years back when I was like 70 pounds lighter, I decided I liked wearing tank tops because I liked the way that my arms looked in them. I liked it because it was a decision I wanted to do. Does that mean that people can come up willy-nilly and squeeze my arms? Perfectly not fine. And even for people that I do know personally, the closest of friends, that's still kind of an I'm probably not okay with that kind of thing. My grandmother died of Parkinson's disease 4 years ago. It was an absolutely traumatizing and hurtful moment for me and my family. I really hope that there's a heaven, that way when I die, I can see her and tell her how much I love her and how much I wish she'd never passed. Sorry, but there isn't. You'll get over it. Yes, because the good old logic of emotions work just like a light switch. With a flick of a switch, you're perfectly fine and everything's all dandy. But you know that the dummy at the bottom wouldn't know anything about emotions, considering he doesn't have any. Unfortunately, in 2 hours, we will hit the 12-hour mark. Her being alive is very unlikely. After 24 hours, she will most likely be presumed dead. Really? This is something you don't say to a parent at this point. It's incredibly insensitive. Have faith and stay positive that she is safe and will come home soon. Nah, she's probably skinned and buried already. LOL, what a joke. Doesn't matter, there's what, 7 billion people on this planet? F her. She is just one person, just another worker to work a job they hate their entire life and then die of old age after giving birth to more workers to take her place. This is incredibly insensitive. This man is devastated as it is. Yeah, devastated enough to tweet about it. And you know what? Tweeting about it does actually help because it gets more eyes on the issue here. And just because you don't have a following that you can use to help you get a solution doesn't mean that this guy isn't able to use his. Like, for example, if something had happened and like my parents or family members had gone missing, I would have used my YouTube platform because that way I know at least for a fact there's about 57,000 pairs of eyes that would be able to see this and help spread it around quicker. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on those notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.